Hello. Welcome to the first recording of something or other. I'm not entirely sure yet. I was just doing some work in Minecraft beta, and I decided that so long as I'm still doing work, I might as well record it. Might serve as an archive of sorts, or something like that. Either way, a few things to get out of the way first. 1. The bar at the top will not go away. If I full screen the application, it will not record. I do not know why. 2. The exact version is, I believe, beta 1.7.3, and we are using the Beta Unleashed mod for some quality of life additions. I could be wrong. I'm not very well versed in all of this stuff, so just taking it one step at a time. Having said that, let's get into the world. It's not a new world. I mean, depends on your definition of new. I started it about yesterday, I would say. Yesterday, so a good few hours on here. But it's not brand new. We will not be starting a new world. Currently, we don't have all that much. We have a little house, and we have this little area that I'm hoping to turn into something. That's one thing I noticed, actually. I really like the terraforming, not the terraforming, sorry. The terrain generation of beta. I've been playing on some of the newer versions lately, but, you know, it's hard to find anything that's not just flat plane. So that could be nice. And as I said, this is my first recording session, so do not expect it to be good. There will be a lot of microphone feedback, keyboard noises, mouse clicking, etc. I have not done this before, so I don't know what to do. So yeah, that's fun. I'm considering making all of the stairs 3x3. I don't like the uneven look. I'm also not sure what to do about the music. Should I turn it down? Should I turn it up? I think a good 50% works fine. I really do like the removal of sprinting, actually. It took me a bit to get used to, but it feels like the entire thing is a bit calmer without it. Not to mention I don't have to worry about my hunger. That was always there. You know, I've always been a guy who's just a bit too lazy to run around and die. I'm also not exactly the most skilled at Minecraft, so don't expect anything good. I don't know. Can you find wheat seeds in this version? I'm not sure. Maybe you can farm or not. I know you can make hoes, and it would be a bit redundant, I think, if you could make hoes and not farm anything, but what do I know? What do I know? We're just getting some wood here to make more stairs and extend this platform. My end goal I'll explain my end goal, but my goal for this is to have a bridge of sorts that goes all the way around these 3 platforms and leads down to the middle as well. And there's a mine down there that I intend to make stairs for as well. The problem is trees. They're taking quite a while to grow. I'm also not sure if I should use wood planks or cobble for the main part, but you know, the way doesn't matter all that much. Got some iron done smelting. You know what, we're gonna turn this into an observation dock. We're gonna make it so that you can see the entire compound from up here. And to that end, we're tearing down all of this. Actually, should I keep the cobble? I don't know. I kind of like using cobble as a base, and I feel like if I make it wood, the base might overlap a bit too much with the flooring. Tell you what, we're gonna have wooden stairs, but a cobble base, and then I can never get used to this part, but we will make some fences around it. Cannot get used to the new fence recipe. Need a bit more. Okay. There's also no recipe book, and considering how I'm kind of incompetent, that might be a major hindrance for me, actually. One more. I would just Google things, but at the same time, it's kind of fun walking around in the metaphorical dark, so to speak, not knowing what I'm doing. Yep, you can really see how good at this game I am by how I place these fences. Okay. Not terrible. Definitely not the best. Not the best. But hey, that's what I do. I'm also going to attempt to cut out a lot of the background noise in post, but again, I'm not good at this, so don't expect any fancy bells and whistles. I think I'm going to add a staircase here, actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a bridge from here to there. The only question is how. Ooh, a staircase going down here could be nice as well. There's also that overhang area. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that. But the way I see it, any terrain features are opportunities for more stuff. Yeah. You know, I'm so used to rambling when I'm talking to people, but now that I'm talking to myself, I feel like a bit weird. But, you know, I figure it wouldn't take too long to get used to this, and now I can actually do it properly. Who knows? Who knows? I think I'll start this staircase one level lower, actually. I got recommended this Minecraft version by someone recently. I was looking for new ways to play the game. Not that I play the game too often, actually. I'm not very good at it, and typically do other things with my time. But I figured I'd give it a try. The ever-present issue of not having enough stairs. We'll make a little crafting station here. I could level this down one, actually. I could. That might make it more even overall. Yeah, we're gonna do that, actually. Okay. When I was the skin invasion. And so my skin right now that I have here is if you already want to play baseball, try with I think we're going to go ahead and skip this night since we've got building ahead of us. Can't be bothered to fight for my life each time. And I do fight for my life. I'm not used to that in modern 1.20. I think it's 1.20. It feels like there's so much utility that they can use that helps them really nullify the threat of monsters as a whole. I mean, I can't even remember the last time that I saw a zombie and actually felt any sense of danger from it. Considering you can just go in a cave and get full diamond gear on the first day without much trouble at all. In this, I've only found a few pieces of iron so far, and I'm content with that. As I said, it's just going at a slower pace. Oh, finally a pork chop. Haven't gotten one yet. Well, that's good. At least we know that eating is still a thing. I knew it was, but hadn't seen it. Isn't that nice? What to do about this, though? And then we can sort of link it up to the other one. If we can. 3x3. You know, symmetrical. Nice. Again, I do apologize for the mouse clicking, because I do not know how to turn that off. Live with that. That's good enough. Very good, very good. We're gonna need another shovel for this. We'll link it up. Get another good 3x3 going here. Whoa. Okay. That's what happens when you don't look where you're going, I guess. That 3x3 links up to this one perfectly fine, I think. I might not actually need it. That's useful. Gonna try and move this mic here. It's gonna make a lot of noise. There we go. Hoping that might move you away from the mouse a bit more, so you can actually rest your ears without hearing it. But who knows? Who knows? It might work, it might not. Either way, we're just gonna go ahead and make some more stairs going down here. This is what I meant. Just a whole lot of stairs. have any slabs with me, but I don't think we'll need them right away. Let's see, where do we need to go? Would this go straight there? No. Need to turn slightly. Just a slight turn is all we need. Or at least I hope. Onto my last stack of wood. But we've got some trees down there we'll go cut. I think we're slightly above it. About 1 block. Are we? I have no idea. If we are, we will use some slabs. But I don't have any right now. I do also intend to make the purchase look better. But, you know, I'm kind of a Neanderthal at this stage, so we will make do with what we have. Okay. Off to a wonderful start falling off the bridge on my own. Yeah, that's 1 block too high. What can we do about that? Maybe some stairs. Or slabs. I'm not sure. Nope. Alright, they placed like that. I didn't realize that. You have to mine slabs. Such a weird addition. Let's just try that. Maybe make it a bit more like that. We've got some music kicking in here. Yeah, that works fine. Actually, we can expand this so that it's 3x3 instead to make it match. It's generally a more secure pathway that way. What do we think? I mean, obviously it looks terrible. But functionally, I think it works fine. We'll make do. It's actually kind of fun. Ah, the tree I put here grew. That's nice, but I'm gonna cut it down and replant it. I'm hoping that a giant oak tree will spawn here. They're a nightmare to cut down, but they're very nice. My thinking is that this would be a good spot to have one. Nice. Is entirely unorganized. Well, that's how it goes. some of the dirt in here. I'm sure we don't need that much. Oh wait, we have wood. Oh wait, no, I just chopped that. I might be losing it. 2 more axes. 1 more pickaxe. And 3 shovels. It might be a bit too much tools, but I prefer having the same amount of all of them. It always makes it look better, I think. Although perhaps that's me being delusional. I'll get some torches for the road, too. And it looks like the sun is already going down. We are almost out of time again. I swear the days feel shorter. But I could also be entirely wrong. I usually am. Okay, we'll finish extending this. Doesn't look too terrible. We might have to extend this walkway too. Although frankly I like this style a bit better than the other one. I guess we will have to see. Back here already. That was a short jaunt. Killing him with a pickaxe. That's a bit inconvenient. Alright, yeah, light level. Light level. Okay, I've learned my lesson this time. I swear. Put some torches down there. I think that's called a nightmare, isn't it? Where if the bed is poorly lit, well, you'll just be killed, I suppose. Haven't really experienced that yet, but there's a first time for everything. Maybe my bed placement is the problem. You know, I put it in the ground so it would look better, but then I realized you can't actually sleep in it unless it's level with you, so that didn't even work. You know what, just for tonight, for safety, we'll just put them everywhere. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. Good. Wait, no, not good. It's still night. Okay, we're gonna change the beds. This clearly is not working. Down here. Ugh. Hate the look of that. What can you do, though? I look like I'm trying to summon something. There we go. Okay. So making an altar to swing seems to have worked. Okay. Good to know for future reference, and I won't die. Did I drop anything else? I don't think so. Oh. Alright. Put some of this stuff down here. Eat the pork chop. And I figured now is as good a time as any to show you the mine area that I intend to develop. Not very good at the moment. I suppose I should have brought stairs. My vision is that there's going to be some stairs going down here. Got that shape already. Then down here. To land in this nice little cavernous area. And this is where the mine is. I haven't done much while mining. I intend to make a base of sorts in this room with storage, and then later another building in here. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Up in here we also have an idea I saw in a video. Oh, I hear something. Probably doesn't matter. In this chest are the first tools of each type that I made. You'll notice that it hasn't been used. But I saw it in a video, and I thought it was actually a fairly nice idea. You know, keeping an archive of these monumentous items that you used when you first entered the world. I thought that was quaint. I'll get a bit more stone, I guess. Can't hurt. I'm also not sure how long these session lengths should be of this. I mean, it's not like I have any theme going here, they're just kind of digital archives. I guess if I just record it whenever I play and stop whenever I feel like stopping them, there's really not much point to a set time limit. Of course, I bet. I mean, disregarding the fact that I doubt anybody would watch this, I doubt anybody would further watch one that's an hour long. It seems this one's already about half an hour, actually. Interesting. I think maybe half-an-hour increments could work. I don't know. That would potentially mean recording multiple times each day, though, if I have multiple play sessions, and that just makes for a weird release schedule overall. You know, nobody wants that. But who knows, who knows. And that's why we always have spare tools. You never know when it will break. And that's another thing I found. The durability of items in 1.7.3, I think, is much lower than it normally is. Or maybe I'm delusional, but it feels that way. You never know, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 4. There we go. Looking all nice down here. Yeah, we'll see how this develops, I guess, because, you know, I could end up dropping this immediately. Or I could end up playing it a lot longer than I expected. It could go either way. And we've got some coal here. That should help our field reserves. You know, I'm not normally good with redstone, and I kind of disagree in principle with the idea of redstone farms. I feel like it makes the game too easy and convenient. But I do wonder if there's a way to get infinitely renewable coal. Especially towards the later parts of the game when I would need it more. There's one use for it that I had distinctly that jumped out at me, but I've since forgotten it. Perhaps food, I guess. That's always a necessity. But I don't know. I don't know. I wonder how big we should make this room. And I want it to be kind of like the headquarters of the miners' base. And I intend to make the actual mines themselves decorated somewhat, you know, with like wooden supports and making them long tunnels with carts instead of just strip mining. But I don't know how big I'd make this building. And this is just my first base, so it doesn't need to be anything grand. capable of making anything grand, because, well, I usually just build with cobblestone and wood and boxes. That's another reason why I like this version, I suppose. There really is only cobblestone and wood, so... It seems like a limitation, but it's really what I'm good at. Well, experienced with, not good at. So that's a bonus. 1, 2, 3. We've gone ahead and made this 7 blocks wide and 5 blocks long. I think we're going to go for a 7x7 look here. Symmetry was more good, as nobody in particular ever says. We've got some more iron here. Nice, nice. See, I wouldn't have found this iron had I not tried to make the room symmetrical. So there's a point to be made there. That luck is on my side. I'm aware that this gameplay is rather boring, but again, this isn't really intended for viewers. Just intended for a little digital archive where I can see what I was up to and, hear myself. Figure it would be a fun little project on board. I did not like that. I did not like that. I don't think that was anything. But that was also... Who thought of adding that? I'd like to meet them. I think we're going to have 1 block of stairs going down into this room, so it's going to be a bit taller than most. Should have a nice little look to it. And in the process of developing this, it would seem we've had a lot of cobble gathered. Thought I heard something. Actually, it's probably night by now. Isn't it? No, it's not. Actually, it is going down rather quickly. Tell you what, we'll finish up here with this 1 brick, and then we'll head up. I don't intend to keep skipping the nights forever, but, I've got building to do. That's what I care about most. Or in this case, removing. You're not creating much of anything. Just hollowing out a space. Light it up so that I'm not ambushed when I go down there next. I think these rails would probably feed. Yeah, I can already see it. 1 rail, yeah, they feed into this central tunnel. There we go, into the storage system. I like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Now let's go up. Truth be told, I've kind of forgotten what we came here for. I also really like the look of those sand rocks of sorts that are off the coast. It's like the kind that ships would run aground on and get broken. Maybe I'll have to make that. A broken boat. That could be fun. I wonder how rare it is for pigs to drop pork chops. I mean, I've killed quite a few and I've only gotten 1. Maybe I'm just unlucky though. Actually, it's already been going on for 35 minutes. I think I'm going to end this session here, actually. Come to a close. I'll figure out how often I record and how long later. But for a brief archive episode, this works fine. A little glance at the entire compound so far. Not anything special, but it's something. So we're just gonna go ahead here, and we're gonna sleep. Goodbye.